All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you a very toxic Indian trait, which is part of the Indian culture, the Indian tradition, which is supposed to do good. It had all the good intentions, but is actually doing more harm than good. And today, it has become very toxic. And I'll share my thoughts with regards to this. Feel free to tell me if I'm right or wrong. I definitely read your comments. So, what is that habit? That habit is comparing one person to another. And it doesn't stop there, and making that person feel absolutely like shit just because there is someone better. I'll give you a couple of examples. Have you had, you must be knowing the Indian system of education. They grade children first rank, second rank, third, fourth. You must have seen that movie, Three Idiots, where the person who gets the highest marks, everyone's graded. And this is the way the Indian system of education is. They grade each one until you find the people at the bottom of the ladder. Now, obviously, this is required because we are talking of a competitive landscape. You need people who are the best of the best. I mean, otherwise, how will you judge people? Let's say, for example, the Olympics or any sport, or if you're talking about, let's say, even money for that matter. If you're running a business, you need to have numbers. However, when you're talking about children and youngsters, the way you compare them would either make them or break them. I'll give you a simple example. Let's say, for instance, my baby, my daughter, she is appearing for an exam, and out of 10 children, suppose there are only 10, she gets now the second highest mark, second rank, okay, out of 10 children. Now there are two ways we can go about, me and my wife. Either we can say, wow, that's amazing, that's fantastic, you got second, and make her feel great. Or we can say, what the hell, yeah, come on, if you had got studied a bit more harder, you would have got the first rank. What is the use? You're not the best. Either we can do that, or maybe we can even have this approach where, okay, you got second, focus on getting number one the next time. So there are different approaches. If you see a movie like Dangal, which is absolutely Amir Khan's masterpiece, which I highly recommend. If you don't know Hindi, get it with subtitles. Masterpiece of a movie. In that, the father wanted his daughters, because he could never achieve gold in terms of international sports or the Olympics. He wanted his daughters to be, you know, win the gold medal in wrestling. Now, obviously, over there, he had a goal, win the gold. It doesn't make any sense if he sacrifices his life, everything, their time, effort, and trains them and says, just get bronze or just get silver. You might as well not compete. Okay. So when you're looking at wanting to be the best of the best, yes, you should have that competitive DNA. If my daughter wanted to, let's say, get a scholarship and they say only the first rank holder can get scholarship, yes, there it should be competitive. And we should provide the resources. We should provide the emotional, mental, support. And we also have to sacrifice from our end to ensure that we are team, we are on her team and we are helping her succeed. But then the problem with the Indian system is the father maybe never achieved greatness or the mother never achieved greatness. They are not rank holders, but they'll constantly make fun of the son or daughter. Look at that boy, he's so good. Look at that girl. Oh, they behave so well. Oh, they are so smart. Oh, they're. And look at you, she. What will society say? See, when you start making people feel guilty or hurt their feelings and give them this emotional blackmail. Oh, look at them. What? Oh, why did I even give birth to you? If only you were like this. Oh, I wish that was my son. I'd be so proud. Look, when you do that, you're making the person feel like shit. Then don't complain when tomorrow your child turns around and says, oh, look at that guy's father, such an amazing, successful guy. Look at you, bloody loser. Nowadays, youngsters, even they give it to their parents. Now, that's not the right way to go about it because Now both of you are hurting each other, and that will destroy the relationship. But you get what I'm trying to say. Look, I'm in no qualms. I'm not delusional. All right. I'm not going to tell my daughter, listen, take part, and okay, even if you fail, that's okay. There are some people on Instagram who, because the son failed, the parents had a party. I'm definitely not going to have a party if my daughter fails in the exam. I would tell her that it is your responsibility to ensure that you study, you give your best, do your best. I'm not asking you for first rank, but at the same time, I will not accept fail. You need to at least get above the passing marks and do the best of your capacity. Okay, if you're dyslexic or if you have a learning disability, or let's say you're slightly autistic or something, fine, I can understand. And also, I'm very aware of the fact that, just as, there was that drawing which was there, a cartoon, they show a snake, an elephant, a lion, a fish, and one person is giving them, okay, for the swimming exam, the elephant, you score the lowest marks, you're so weak, you're of no point. Lion is average, fish, you're the best of the best. Or tree climbing exam, the monkey is the smartest, elephant, you're stupid and dumb. No, each one of them has unique set of traits and virtues. And, just like Usain Bolt is the fastest running, beyond Hawthorne or whatever his name is, Eddie Hall, world's strongest man. Arnold had the DNA for a bodybuilder. Floyd Mayweather had for boxing. So Einstein had for studies. Stephen Hawking had for something else. So everyone, you will be good at chess, or you'll be good at dancing, you'll be good at singing. So find out what you're good at. And if you really want to be the best of the best, yes, you have to compare yourself to others to win gold, which should be your goal. But remember, not everyone can be a first rank holder. Not everyone can be a gold medalist. Not everyone can be the best of the best. There will be many people who will be just average, ordinary, normal, run of the mill. And all of us, even I'm not exceptional. I'm very average, very, very average. But yes, I'm a little lucky than most of the people, where I earn in the bracket where, we have a decent life, a good life. So use comparison to motivate yourself. I'll be very explicit and honest with you when I tell you this. I get people who come down to my YouTube channel, obviously, because my content is controversial and it has very strong opinions. People generally say, ha ha ha, look at your pathetic channel. You have only, 500 views, 1,000 views. Ha ha ha, pathetic loser. Look at Mr. Beast. He has, 100 million views. Or look at Dhruv Rathi. He has 25 million views. Oh, you piece of shit. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you're comparing me to somebody else who's very successful in their line of work. It's like me comparing you to, haha, look at Elon Musk, look at you, piece of shit. Or look at Jeff Bezos. Or it's like you're earning in Indian rupees, you're struggling, every full month you're going to work. You work 12, 12 to 14 hours a day in a very tough life. You're earning, the amount you're earning is what, like, some people, like in my bracket, the thing we earn in an hour. Sometimes what most of the Indians struggle to earn in 1 month is what many content creators like us or cryptocurrency experts, we earn within 1 hour. I'll give you a simple example. There was this banker with an MBA, smart guy, South Indian, who was working, I think, I'm not too sure, Andhra. He was earning per month what I earn in 1 day. Let that sink in. He's earning per month what I earn in 1 day. He's very educated, very smart, everything great about him. Now, do you think I should make fun of him? Do you think I should, ha ha ha, look at you? In fact, the people in his line of work, his industry, abroad, in Dubai, in the West, they are getting, I think, 20 times more than him, 20 or more than that. Now, what should I do? Should I make fun of him? Is that right? Or maybe I can, tell him there's a possibility you can get these kind of salaries, but you need to upgrade yourself in some areas. Now he can take this information to motivate himself. Oh, there are people who are earning 20, 30 times more. I need to up my game. Even I can get that. Either he has that uh, strategy, or he can say, my luck is bad. Yeah, sheesh, there's racism, there's this, there's that, and never try. He can be depressed, take the crutch of drinking alcohol and, waste his life. Or he can just say that, it's okay. These people are in US and all that. I'm happy where I am with my friends, with my family. I don't want to leave them and go to the West and, start all over again. Or he can give it his best shot, try. If he succeeds, great. If he doesn't, at least he tried. Now, example, me. I am more than aware that people earn more than me on YouTube. I've been very explicit about it. I earn what? $500 to $1,000 a month. 12 to 14 hours making these videos. And people laugh at, ha, 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 look at you. Boss, YouTube is my hobby. This, what I'm doing, is giving value, is giving my opinion. This is not my livelihood, because if YouTube was my livelihood, trust me when I say this, I would not be able to survive in Thailand for more than a few days. So obviously, I'm making money through other means. YouTube is just a pet project. It is something that adds value to my brand, and it adds value to the community. It adds value to a lot of people who maybe can't afford my service, or people who can afford but just want a little bit of conversation or something of value. Okay. So I earn $500 to $1,000. I'm aware people get more than me. Now, either I can feel depressed about it, or I can motivate myself, or I can give myself a target. This person has 100,000 subscribers. I'm less than 100,000. I will work hard to get more than 100,000. Now, we can do that. But I'll tell you what is the approach I have taken. I know there are people better than me, smarter than me, more beautiful, more handsome, better production, everything. Intelligent, better than me in all areas. So what can I do? With this tattooed face, with my lifestyle, with my limitations, I focus what I was yesterday. I'll try to be something better today. I'll try to be something better tomorrow. Every single day, I'll try one small step to improve. See, I started my coaching career charging people for free because I didn't know what to charge. Slowly, I started $5, went to $10 per hour, then 20, then 50, then 100, then 150, 157, 160, 190, then 200, then now it's at 237. And every step of the way, I try to improve and give more value. Now, if I don't improve, I can't simply charge more. Are there people who charge much more than me per hour? Oh, Gary Vaynerchuk, $15,000 just to pitch in an idea for 30 minutes. $15,000. Alex Hormozy, $50,000 for 1 hour. If you go even higher, there are people like Donald Trump just for a keynote address. Now that he's a president, before when he was a businessman as a brand, when he was successful with The Apprentice in Dubai, I remember this very clearly, just to give a Skype, those days Skype was popular, video, just to have a Skype session, he charged 1 million US dollars. Today, maybe as a president, he'll charge 5 million. Arnold Schwarzenegger, just to take a photograph, just to shake hands with him and have him at your party, you pay him $500,000 to, just for a photograph, a video, just to show off on Instagram. During COVID, you had Chris Hemsworth, Gal Gadot, what is that, O'Leary from the Shark Tank. For $1,000, they'll give a message, happy birthday to you and all that. So everyone has their rates. Now, you can say, oh, he's charging this much, I'll charge. No, you need to ask yourself, okay, these people are charging this. How can I improve, become better, add value so I can charge more? So the same way, the Indian upbringing, which is there, yes, you should compete with others. Totally agree. We live in a day and age of competition, survival of the fittest. If there is, let's say, one seat for scholarship, 100% scholarship, of if there is one job position, if there's one gold medal, you can't have, oh, let's hold hands and sing Kumbaya and all of us will win. No, I don't want that world. I don't want my daughter to get a certificate for participation. If she gets, but I'm not going to value that. I would absolutely be more proud if she wins. Yes, that is a human nature. But if she doesn't win, despite giving her best, I'm not going to make fun of her, crucify her, belittle her, destroy her self confidence, destroy her self worth. I will tell her, just like, how you had that dangle where Amir Khan, as a coach, I tell her, okay, you reached here. We move the slide, we move the measuring stick a little further ahead. Now push yourself to the next level. Like how when I went to the gym, after a long break, I started again. I started with what 5 kilo dumbbells. Can you imagine 5 kilo? Once upon a time, I used to literally try to do a bicep curl with sometimes 50 kilos, the whole bar. Like I would put exaggerated weights, 20 plate, 20 plate, and 20, 60 kilos, just try to cheat and get those curls. Today I do 5 kilos. So can I improve? Yes. From 5 kilos, 6 kilos, 6 kilos, 7, 8, 10. Today, after 3 months, I've increased the weight to from 5 kilos, I'm doing maybe 7 kilo dumbbell and 10 kilo. Has there been increase in my strength? Yes. Stamina? Yes. But I'm comparing myself to yesterday. So what is my message to you? Compare yourself to you. Yes, compare yourself to your competitors. Yes. But the measuring stick should be, I was here yesterday, today I should be here. Don't get in your comfort zone. Then push yourself next. Every single day, there is a new YouTuber. There's a new YouTube channel. There's someone who gives something new. So what I've done is, I know that there is competition. I know there are people better than me. I know there are people smarter than me. In fact, I'm very aware some people started their YouTube channel. I've, had it for 11 years. Some people have achieved in 1 month what I struggled to do for 11 years. I'm aware of that. So what do? I just try to find out how I can be better every single day. That's all I can do. And that's all I'm interested to do. So what I want you to do is, if I were to give you something of value before I end, number one will be have a goal, a reachable goal. Don't say that today I did, let's say you never did exercise in your life and suddenly you say, I'm going to do a 4-hour intense cardio, calisthenic, CrossFit training for 4 hours every day in the morning, get up at 4 o'clock, 6 days a week. No, listen, if you have never done exercise, your goal should be just to go to the gym and do few minutes. So first one is have a goal, be realistic. If you never did 5 kilos, don't say I'm going to do 100 kilos. Do 5. If you've never done 5 kilos, it should be, say I'll do 10 kilos, something reachable. Okay. First have a goal. Second one is do something every single day to be better and improve. Every day you should do something. Okay. Every single day I make my videos. Every single day I go to the gym. Every single day I'll read a book. Every day do something, minimum at least. Number 3 is don't aim for perfection. Just aim for completing and publishing. Like what's his name? Seth Godin used to say, if you're writing a blog, don't aim for the perfect blog. Just publish it. There will be mistakes. There will be errors. That's okay. At least you wrote it. How do you think I've made 9,000 plus videos? Every day, I do something. And point number 4 is have a target. Every single day, I have, say, minimum of 1 video, maximum of 3 to 4. I will make those videos and each one will be 5 to 10 minutes, whatever. Sometimes it goes 15 minutes. Sometimes one video goes even up to 1 hour. Then I keep it to one video. Okay. So have a daily target. And last, if not the least, remember, it is not a sprint. It is not like do super fast. Like I don't go to the gym and put 100% and sweat and scream and do so much of weight until I fall down. I know that after that, I'll not go to the gym for maybe 1 week. Instead, what I do, I relax, I enjoy the journey. It's a marathon. It's for years and years. So do enjoy the journey because you don't know when it'll be your last day. So every day I go to the gym, I enjoy it. Every day I make a video, I enjoy it. Every day I, answer comments, I enjoy it. So enjoy the journey. And if I were to give one bonus tip, if you can find a mentor who genuinely cares, loves, and or a professional, the best you can afford, okay, whether it's money or whatever, get that mentor. If you can't afford a commercial mentor, then find out someone senior to you, someone who you know or is close to, or maybe your boss, or maybe your CEO, or maybe like an elder brother person who can guide you, someone who you would like to be, and ask them to guide you. Because when you have someone who can guide you through the experience, you're saving time. If I get, if I had a coach who had, let's say, when I was young, if I had someone who knew YouTube, I would have shaved off maybe 11, 12 years of making all those mistakes. Today, when I mentor youngsters, I'm saving them 30 years of mistakes that I made. I'm telling them the right way for the CV, the interview, the uh, communication skills, networking skills, personality, dating, relationships, friendships, how to tackle, depression, so many other areas. So, and if you check my that old video, I can't get the name, where without a mentor, I try to improve my running after multiple injuries of knees and lower back, and I had so many problems. I tried to lose weight by going long distance running, 21 kilometers, half a marathon. I tried by myself for nearly 6 years, no progress, nothing. Finally, out of desperation, because people were making fun of me, I got myself an Olympic level coach. Very expensive, super expensive. Guess what? In 6 months, the progress that I made in all the 35 years of my life, I was the fastest only because of him within 6 months. I just asked myself, I wasted 6 years. Had I taken him when I started my journey, I would have enjoyed those 6 years being a champion. So that's all I will leave you with. I hope this video give you some insight, give you some learnings, taught you something. If you feel it added value, please let me know. And if you want maybe a topic related to this, you can ask the questions below. And do you agree, disagree? Because I'll tell you, as long as the Indian style of thinking that comparing you and making you feel like shit and not guiding you, not giving a solution, not giving you a guide, but just making you feel like shit and laughing and mocking, it's not going to work. You need to nurture. Yes, tough love is required, but being toxic and destroying the person will not help. I hope this added value. And yeah, that is the main reason why I kept away from my family, my society, my relatives, because all they knew was how to make fun, laugh at me, make fun of me, talk down on me, highlight my mistakes and failures. They didn't do anything worthwhile. And that is why, because I kept away from them, I'm where I am today. All right. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Yalla. Bye.